when you take up running, you may need to change your diet in order to get the best type of nutrients that you need to build stamina and endurance. And I'm going to talk a bit about that in this video. Now, when you're running, you need to strike a balance between foods that are going to give you slow release energy for the long run and fast release energy for shorter sprints. So you'll want foods that are a variety of proteins, vitamins, carbohydrates and sugars. Now, if you ask a dozen sports nutritionists what you should eat, you'll get a dozen different answers. So here are my top recommendations in no particular order. And salmon is great. It's high in calories, which is good for endurance. It's high in protein and omega-3 fatty acids. And you can pick up salmon at your supermarkets. You can get fresh salmon if possible, or you can get a tin of salmon. Although it's more expensive than some other types of tinned fish, like tuna, for example, it is very high in nutritional value and it's very well worth getting. Then there are eggs. Now, eggs are great because they are high in protein as well as the healthy saturated fat and choline, which is great for the brain. And the best part about eggs, though, is they are a complete protein. And this means they contain all of the essential amino acids that the human body needs to function. And there are very few complete protein sources in the world, so this makes eggs pretty special. Nuts are also great. Not only do these provide fiber, but they're also a very good source of protein, calories, and fats. They also provide various micronutrients like zinc, selenium, and magnesium. Then there's avocados, and they're very popular at the moment, owing to their delicious taste, their healthy fats, and their large range of other health benefits. Oats are great at adding more slow-release energy, and they'll help you to have more energy for longer runs. Sweet potatoes are a good source of carbohydrates. They're also nutritious and they're high in slow-release complex carbohydrates, so they can keep you fueled for the long run. And finally, there's chicken. And chicken is a very lean protein source, and it doesn't come with any significant downsides. Best to eat it roasted like you see in the picture here, rather than deep fried, because that can contain a lot of unsaturated fats. But if you slow roast it like this, or you have it as part of a chicken stock or chicken soup, it's very, very nutritious indeed. Now, whatever you decide to go for, remember to eat all food groups in moderation. You don't want to have an overabundance of carbs or protein, for example. You also need to take your own metabolism into account. Some people process different foods at different rates. So you need to experiment and see what works best for you.